Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are really going to have very interesting discussion. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. We actually have a lot to discuss in today's video, and I can assure you that things are happening, and I want really to emphasize that, in this world, when you look for drama, you get it, So actually, the news that I'm getting this morning is that, the so-called the Lion Masubo one has been arrested, and that has been posted by Kukuman on his platform. More of that details we shall be in position to get. Yes, we don't know yet why he was arrested, but we shall be in position to get that as it comes. So please stay tuned, and more of that will be actually coming on the next video. So please remember to put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these things that actually will be coming directly to this platform. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's continue with this video. I'm now realizing that the fisherman or Gintu is not of his own. He has mental disorder that is actually disturbing him. Because the other day he was making a video actually at the very road that goes to the travel commando's place, and he was showing the travel commando's place. Yesterday in the evening, the same Gintu went back to the same road, making a video on the junction that goes to Mayuguno's place and the one that heads to the travel commando's place. This is not normal in the kind of African setting, because the truth is Africans don't tolerate that type of provocation. And these individuals that are taking the advantage of the travel commando being actually very calm, very calm person. Let me tell you, a lot of rich people will always want to silence the villagers. And they would silence them by, financing wrong activity. Maybe making these villagers fighting themselves, doing this and the other one. No. And even financing people to go and actually beat them badly. And mostly at night. But the travel commando is a humble man, who cares about his people. And he does not want any commotion in this village. And he has maintained that for a lot of time. Most of the so-called rich here in Africa, actually people fear them too much. But you see how these villagers are insulting the travel command. And the reason why they fear them too much, they will not hesitate. You talk badly about him today, tomorrow you are inside the police station. Yes. And by the time you are coming out, you must pay money for you to come out from the police station. So these people in this community, they are actually taking the travel commando for granted. By the way, when you look at the travel commando, the way he conducts himself, it is, even when you get him moving on the road and they tell you that actually that is the travel commando, you may not accept. Because he has made himself to the standard that everybody now don't want to see him, because they're putting a lot of judgment on him. This young man who have just grown from the village, whom we have seen growing, why is it that he has all those things And for us, we don't have. You see, I would really want to ask these individuals, like this one called Chris. I've really seen that you are not normal. You have a very, very big challenge ahead of you. You know, he has a very, very big challenge. First of all, your people or your parents, your uncles, actually your entire family did not do enough. You know, there is actually no need even to blame the family of the traffic command. The problem is in your family. People were very busy taking their children to school. For you, you are entirely, your family, they were very busy drinking. How will you transform your life when you are waking up early in the morning? You brush your teeth or your tooth with alcohol. Alcohol is what these people use for brushing. Early in the morning, instead of going to brush, somebody is looking for where is the bottle of alcohol. And now because you are failing, the family is failing, you know, you start shifting your burden to the family of the traffic command. You start shifting your hunger to the family of the traffic command. The travel commando is not grabbing anybody's land. The land these people are actually having, they're buying this land by money. They're using money to buy. And people are willingly selling this land to the family of the travel commando. So it is actually very wrong for individuals to come out and saying that the travel commando is oppressing the people in this community. I have not seen the travel commando coming out and is actually fighting with somebody, you know, on the issue of land that is grabbing the land. He's not. You know, the only videos that we see coming out are for people who don't have time to do their own things. You know, they go where the travel commando or member of the travel commando family are bought land. Then they go there to make videos that, you know, the land was bought cheaply, they were cheated, they were deceived. You have rights to refuse or not to accept the money if you feel the money is little. And even this so-called Chris, I want to assure you, very soon you will be surprised that one of their family members, you know, will be selling land. Me, I've already started getting some information. There is actually one of his uncle who wants to sell land. As he's here carrying his big head, one of his uncle actually want to sell the land. You know? Yes. And he will sell because this so-called, this one who is now behaving like he's the hero in the village, he does not have the capacity to support his people. Even him, he need help. As you see him talk, he need also help like any other people. You know? So first of all, let me take you back on the issue. On the issue of Gintu. Let's watch this clip, and then after this clip, I'll bring you the story on how these individuals, they have been bribing the police, the OCS, and all these other leaders. You know, how they have been bribing them for these people actually to be on their side. Watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. Let's also watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue from there.
What about what's going to be coming at the end? Is it going to be coming positive or going to be coming negative? Bro. Kuko aje kwani? Hii njia si ya Marwa bana.
Mimi jichanganye uje tu na hiyo kamera pale.
Sasa unaona mimi niko sehemu zangu bro.
Wewe jichanganye tu uje na hiyo kamera pale.
So sasa ngori ni gani?
watu wanavyoishi.
Ngori ni gani?
Ninaweza kuambia jengo unaofanyaga wa mama.
Buda acha nikuambie mani. Haya. Haya.
Jichanganye na hiyo kamera uje na hapa kwangu nikunyoshe.
I'm not interested with you, bro. I'm not interested with you, bro. I'm not interested with you. I know you have that kind of a jealousy. My friend, I'm not interested and I'm not fearing.
You just treated Maro.
You come from here, man. You could do whatever you think you can do.
Me, I'm telling you, try them in my road.
So I'm not interested to you because you have a long way to go still, huh? Exactly. So the point goes back to everything has to go back. You understand? These are just the Munguzo are just said because that is their way of understanding. Because we have to understand, not everybody went to school, and not everybody the school is passing through them, and not.
So actually, when you watch that clip, where that guy is making, where Gintu is making the video from, that is actually the road that goes to the travel commander's home. And on the other side, that goes to Mayuguno. And you have seen how Mayuguno was confronting him. You know, that why don't you go and make videos at your home? You know, why? Mayuguno even reached an extent of telling him that if you're a man, you try it at my place. Try it. You know? Then he was saying that there is nothing at Mayuguno place that he can go and make a video. You know? So that shows you, now you see, people are now starting to be concerned. You know? People are actually starting to be concerned. And the next time, this man will be beaten. It's the truth. He's going to be, if he's to continue with this kind of behavior, they are going to beat him. You know? Mayuguno is sending a warning. And it is a serious warning. And if you feel his head is so big that he cannot listen, he will be surprised. Because even when Mayuguno was confronting him, his voice started shaking. You know? His voice started shaking. You really see like somebody who is shivering kind of. You know? Actually, himself, he knows he's doing a wrong thing. He knows it. You know? He knows that he's actually doing a wrong thing. He knows. You can see from that clip that actually his voice is shaking. You know? Because if he was doing a right thing, he would actually not, he was kind of trembling. You know? He was trembling. That's what I can say. He was. So he's actually doing a wrong thing, and he knows that he's doing a wrong thing. But because he wants to prove a point that he's actually a very, very strong man, a man who does not fear. But I can assure you, if this type of confrontation continues, he's going to stop. Every time when they see him on this road, he should be confronted. So long as he stops and he's making a video, he should be confronted. You know? Yes. And he should be beaten. Me now I'm emphasizing this man, they should give him a test of his own medicine. Now, in the same video, he actually went up to Congress Dad's home. And he found Congress Dad was at his gate. You know? Probably, he wanted to record a video at that gate of Congress Mom. You know? It is possible that he actually wanted to record a video from there. But when he reached there, he found Congress Dad was actually at the gate having a conversation with somebody. So what he did, he walked. You know, he walked even with fear. You really hear he changed the tone, the way he was talking. He reduced on the way he was talking. You know? So this man is acting like he's, you know, like he does not, you know. It beats my understanding, by the way. You go, you're looking for somebody at his father's home. You're going up to his home. You're rotating around. If this guy was from the same village, would you say that maybe he's moving? He's a guy, he's from the same village. Maybe he's looking for a shortcut to go wherever he wants to go. But this is a person from another village who is coming to cause confusion in this village. If that guy is beaten properly, I can assure you this kind of madness will stop. This man need to be taught a lesson. Probably these people are gathering evidences that you move, do whatever things that you want to do. But the day we are going to grab you, you'll not like it. And that is what I'm seeing. And it is going to come. It is actually going to. You cannot be bullying people to this extent. You cannot. And Mayuguno have really done well to confront him that you go and make videos from your village. Go and make videos from your home. Why are you coming to people's homes? And I really saw he's trembling. That was the right step that Mayuguno did. And Mayuguno gave him a very, very hard time because Mayuguno was escorting the visitors. Then when he was coming back, that is when, you don't need to show the visitors. So when Mayuguno was coming back like he's going to his home, Mayuguno confronted him. Then again Mayuguno came back. When he saw Mayuguno coming back, I saw the man even failed to talk. He failed to talk because he was not actually sure what Mayuguno was going to do. That shows you that actually he's starting to feel it. If he's a man, let him continue going to that road, making a video every day. If he's a man, for 1 week, let him try that. You will see the worst. Because that is what he's looking for. A person who does not understand need force. And he has realized that the travel commando actually is not in the village. That's why he's playing around. Sometimes it's too much. It's too much. You see, however much you're a very humble man, but when you are being provoked to this level, you are forced to act. You are forced to do something. You are forced to do something. Let me tell you, when a good dog is lying and you beat it, that's when you will see his true colors. The traffic commander have really tried his best to be, to be very calm, to be, he has tried. But you see this level of provocation. What do you really expect? And now, people are saying he's failing to protect his family. That you see he's failing to protect his... Now, when he comes to protect his family, people again will talk. So what do you want him to do? That he's failing to protect his family, he's failing to do this. But at the same time, those very people will be the first to say he has done bad to do something. And now the so-called negative reactors, they're actually happy seeing what Gintu is doing and they're silent about it. We are the ones who are coming here to make these videos and say, you man, what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is actually wrong. Now, when something happened to Gintu, you will see the so-called the reactors, the negative reactors. They'll come out opening their mouth like never before. And yet right now, when he's doing all these things, they're keeping quiet. They're keeping quiet. It is actually very, very bad what this man is doing. This is not good at all. It is not good. And this kind of behavior should actually stop. It is not right. At all. It's not right. and it should be condemned to the highest level. There are individuals who are actually financing a lot of wrong activity in this village. As I will be showing you from this evidence, you can imagine somebody is sending money to bribe the chief and also the police. Somebody is doing that. You know? You can imagine. And somebody is sponsoring that kind of thing. Bribing. You cannot imagine what people outside there are actually doing in trying to cause commotion in the village. You know? Even what I'm hearing, the OCS has been bribed. She has been bribed. She was given some amount of money, you know, to come and, you know. But let me tell you, there is time for everything. There is time for everything. The commotion these so-called the sponsors are trying to cause in this village, you are just looking for cash for nothing. There is actually nothing that you can finance and it will never come out. That you should understand. Now, if you see that clip, you know, that screenshot was for somebody who was financing wrong things, you know, and by the way, they have told him a lot of, him or her, they have told him a lot of money, probably. And this is what we are going to repeatedly condemn. That it is not right. If you want to support the villagers, support them, but do not finance wrong activity in this village. They travel, all these roads that the Travel Command is working on, it is meant to benefit the village. But not again to use the same road to be making videos, threatening him, abusing him, and all these sort of things. If actually you are the one, how would you really feel? How would you feel? And this one called Chris is actually looking for relevancy. Relevance. And the dust is going to settle. The dust is going to settle. And let him stop talking about the travel commando. If that's the person he says is bad. Today you want to say that the travel commando is not grabbing land. The next day he's saying he's grabbing land. The next day, then you are like, but where do you stand? Today you say he's not grabbing land. Tomorrow you're saying he's grabbing land. Then you're like, you know, what's wrong with this guy? He's actually so confused. So confused. He has come with a lot of energy. But I can assure you that energy is going to go down. And people will stop believing in him. As I've already told you that already information is coming. Because the so-called Masuba one, or the lion, yesterday was talking arrogantly that is going to be in that meeting. And I will show them the energy that is going to show the energy. Now, according to the information we are getting, he was arrested. You know? So probably he's not going to be in the meeting because he was arrested. Actually, these individuals who are talking badly about the Travel Command, they are the first wrong people. Wrong people in the community. Let me tell you, the way Gintu is behaving, he cannot go and do that at Masubo's one's home. Do you want to die? You know? Do you want to be deleted? Because he is known for deleting people. I remember when Jose Vegas went there, he even prayed that let all be well. God help me. At Masubo one's place. He is a dangerous man. He called himself a lion. He's a dangerous man. Now, as we talk, that he has been arrested, that is the news we are getting. Now we don't know he was arrested for what. You know? Has he deleted somebody already? Probably we are talking and the man has deleted somebody. You know? Very possible. Wrong people like these kind of individuals in the community is actually not good. So these Indians who are trying to fight the trouble, they have wrong intention. But they have not actually got something to label against the travel command. Because this is a guy who is clean. You know? He does not go to people's homes recording videos and what. You don't see him. This is a professional. Profession. It's a professional man. And they're fighting their own, they're abusing their own, they're talking all useless. You know, sometimes you really wonder, why do you come out and expose your ignorance to the rest of the world to see? You know? By the way, people are laughing at them. People are laughing at these villagers that you really see how stupid you guys are. People are very busy laughing. People are actually laughing at them. But they don't realize that, and they don't care because, you know, most of these individuals are not by the educated. They are not. And the family that is opening their eyes is actually their family. They are very busy crucifying. It is very, very upsetting. Very, very upsetting. I have never seen a family that tries all their best to help their community. At the same time, the community turn against them. Few, not all people in this community are bad, by the way. There are few individuals, you know, just because of a road. Why don't you allow a vehicle to pass? So if you don't want the road to pass there, you create another place. You know? But all these are bad characters, bad behaviors. And you see, by the way, in the entire family of this group of Mogesi and Nesto, Murimi, and the other one, the old man Matiko, who was beating Murimi. In all of that family, the only family that is doing well, that all of them look up to, is the family of this old man whom they arrested last time. The rest of these other ones are rubbish. Drinking. A man, actually, there is one family. A man is a drunkard. The wife is a drunkard. I think maybe that's even the father to this so-called Chris. Maybe that's even the family. All of them are drunkard. All drunkards. And then you want to blame your failure to the family of the travel commando. You know? Because how can you wake up in the morning, instead of brushing your mouth, your teeth, you are actually rushing to drink? You know? You are rushing. You can imagine Murimi is a young man, but he could drink himself out. If it is not because of David Jr. and the family to rescue him, would be, I even don't know. You know? Really? But even after them trying all these things to help, the very members of those families are still on their neck. They want to pull them down. They want to do every kind of nonsense. It's actually alarming. You know? Very, very alarming. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from Africa. You know, thank you so much for always signing up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. We shall be giving you updates. You know, every hour almost. We shall see how it goes, but updates will be coming. So please remember to put a notification bell, like the video, and then we shall see how things goes. Thank you so much, my good people, for always standing up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video. May God bless you and bless you abundantly.